Hello everybody, it's Vector here with a review today on the Figma Madoka, Ultimate Madoka. This would be product number 165 in the Figma line. Brought to you by Max Factory and distributed by Good Smile Company. I'm pretty sure most people who are into anime know what a Madoka is. Even if you haven't watched it, you have a rough generalization of what it is. This figure was just released, and so it's very nice, and it comes in an extremely large box, something I was not expecting at all, and it's so shiny and metallic-y, it's crazy. Let's just pull back a little bit. So here's the top, all the way around, some nice little rose flower details going around the clear part of the plastic. And you got the nice metallic-y Figma sign and some swirlies. Name of the show, metallic, name of the figure. Got the side of the box. Very nice. Got the back. Different poses, different accessories. And here's the other side. Top. Okay, now the bottom will be exactly the same as the top, so no point in that. And right now let's have a quick look at the standard size Figma box compared to this one. As you see, it's about the same height, but the width is different, and you can see the depth. See, that's a very large Figma box. The Evangelions from the Eva movies, I believe they came in a box similar to this, but it wasn't as big this way. So that's pretty cool. Well, enough of that. Let's get to the actual figure review. Alright, now that I have the package open, let's have a quick look at the figure. As you can see here, I'm going to start off with a little bit of comparison of the two other variations that you get. You get the school uniform Madoka, and you get the Magical Girl version. The Magical Girl version was a standard release. The school uniform came with the PSP video game. So this is a limited release, special edition kind of thing going on. So I was fortunate enough to pick it up for a decent price as she falls down. Alright, let's move them out of the way. There we go. Here's the Ultimate Madoka with her arrow and bow, which was extremely difficult to get into this. Like, this would either fall off or just flop or something like that. I had a really hard time getting this in the fingers and staying. The arrow. So I really don't want to move it, but yeah, I'm going to have to for the review. Let's just have a quick look around the figure. Very nice. Oh, and I don't know if you could tell, you can see there's a little empty space right there. That's where other extension for her hair goes. I'll get to that in a minute. It's quite interesting to actually be true or something, yeah. Anyways. Well, here's the other hairpiece that came with it. And no, it's not broken. I just wanted to show this because I have a few Figmas and none of them came with anything like this before. But when you get the hairpiece, it comes with a little tab, or like a little pig thing like that. Why, I do not know, but it's neat. The three different hairpieces came like this. You got the two side ones, like this, and you got this middle one in the back. The middle one came with the much larger tab thingy, so I thought that was kind of cool. So I left this one off just to show you in the video. So that just pegs right in. Oop, and there goes that. Never to be put on again. See, let's just peg that right in. It's a nice tight fit. There you go. Now she has all her hair. I honestly, from the beginning, I actually thought from like the pictures and stuff that these strands of hair right here were actually her pigtails, whatever they're called. I'm not too familiar with the women's hairstyles. Alright, so let's have a look at the accessories first, since, you know, the arrow fell off. You do get 2 arrows with little effect parts at the end, and you also get 2 normal ones without any of the effect parts. They're pretty much the same up here, it's just the bottoms are different. So that's 4 arrows. You get 2 faces. You get this face, which is like a somewhat happy smiley face, content, and you get the slightly serious face, which I like a lot more. I haven't tried to see if the faces are compatible with the other ones, but I don't think it'd match very well, and if it was, the skin tones are slightly different. I think this one's just a little more pale, but it's not too noticeable. And the eye colors, I think, really are different. Other than that, you get hands. Open hand, a cupped hand, holding hand. Same thing with the other side. Plus you get this extra hand that's on this one for the bow, which is, instead of having it like together, like what is it? Like this one has more of like a trigger finger going on with the little thing that's sticking out. So that was pretty cool. And you got the arrow holding hand that's on here. It's like the finger and the pointer finger and the thumb are kind of posed just right, just so you could hold the arrow. That's quite nice. And you got 1 bow, just nice and curved and long. A lot bigger than the normal one that you get with the regular version. It's pretty cool. And you also get the Figma stand, Figma base, and this little connector. Let's move those to the side. It does come in parts. You have to attach some of the things. Assembly is required. So you get the hair strands, like I showed you earlier. They all come separate, and the wings come separate. The wings, everything just pretty much just pegs right in. It's simple. It's easy to do, not very complicated. Now for articulation, I guess you could say that she has fairly basic, Figma articulation. You got right up here at the lower chest. You got the elbow bends, so pretty similar, pretty basic. The arms move in and out all the way around. The wrists on a peg and a ratchet, not ratchet, but yeah, mixing up my words a lot today. Oh, I forget. What is it called? It's off the top of my head. Not a peg and socket. Where's the socket? I don't know. Whatever. Really, you know what it is. You see what it is there. This little front piece of her dress is a little pliable. You see. And her actual dress does come in 3 different parts. Got 2 side wings. Let's stick it like that. And they have these like little hooks on either side, these flaps that could fold into you could tuck between and fold into the back. There you go. So it makes it look more like one giant piece. But if you want, you could always have them sticking out. She got the basic leg articulation. It rotates, bends, sticks back, forward and back. Basic knee bend. If you have one Figma, you pretty much know what all the joints are. So, but little warning: be careful with these things. Little wings on her legs. This one came off when I was putting it on the stand, and I had to glue it back on. It didn't break. It just fell off and just wouldn't stay on anymore. So just keep an eye out for that. if you pick this up. And then as you can see underneath, she says white panties. And a star pattern. Like the galaxy you could, or space you could see underneath the flaps of her dress. Let's see you can see the actual Figma stand itself pegs into the back of the dress and not to the Figma. So that's new. I've never seen that before. Her pigtails are on a peg and they do move. So you could twist those around, you could twist the bow, or little bows around. So you can pretty much get anything you want out of that. That's nice. Little good addition there. And she is, you know, as you could tell, she's kind of heavy for a Figma, so the stand's gonna either have to tighten it pretty good, and you're not really gonna want to touch it too much because of all this stuff going on here. And it is very prone to fall over. She's fallen over quite a number of times in the process of this review. And just trying to display her and just put her together. Alright, so I guess that pretty much closes this. This is just a little quick review of the figure itself and all the stuff that it could do. Oh, I didn't go over the back hair, huh? Let's see, that just pretty much just goes up and down. Turn it a little bit, but it gets in the way of the dress. The wings are stationary. They just peg right into the sides. And as you see when I put these hair extensions in, it just pegs in, so you don't really get a whole lot of that other than turning. Alright, that just about does it. This is the Figma Ultimate Madoka. Thanks for watching.